Alright, back with today's video, and I've been trying to make a collection video all week, but being, behind with the internet and all that, I just wasn't able to get it in the right frame of whatever I was trying to do. And I have some other things in the works. In fact, I put in a best offer for a couple of photographs. It's only $250 off the price, but yeah, I would really like to save anything, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Normally I'll pay the price, but I wanted to be under $20 for the two photographs. Anyway, we'll get into that later here. But we wanted to show off today's mail here, and this one here is another failure here. This is some post office that basically just said "Fooey" on my postcard. They didn't know what to do. They threw it back at my face and said, you know what? Generic cancel is what you get. So I do not approve of that sort of thing here. This is 40, 43, 44. So this has been sitting at some post office for an awful long time because it's only got 44. Should have 51 on it. So I don't remember when I sent that out, but what a ridiculous waste. So I'll just put that in my binder. This one here is from Jenner, California. I didn't have a Bruce Jenner or any. Well, actually, I had a postcard that was supposed to be mailed to me from Jenner. Well, there's just happened to be some Olympic athletes on there. But the thing is that I got a postcard from Jenner, and then the eBay seller never shipped them, or they got lost in the mail. Something happened. So I had to just use whatever, and they sent it pretty quickly. There's nothing on the back of that. So that's a success there. It's a bill. That's a bill. This one says it's non-machinable. A bunch of stuff in here. I don't know if I can get this open here. Try to use this here. This is kind of icky, but we'll just go ahead and... boy, they really taped this. They really taped this. This is some sort of post office. It doesn't say, out of San Francisco, California. Non-machinable, so you never know. They might have given me all my stuff back. Don't really know what the deal is here, but let's see what we got here. I tore through something here. So there's an envelope there. Oh wow, okay. So, not sure what they did here. There's a piece of paper there. It said here, have some very lovely holidays, Jenner. This is also from Jenner, California. So they sent me a bonus item. So these look like magnets or something like that. These, maybe they didn't get around to using these. I have no idea, but these are refrigerator magnets, I guess. A lot of times they use these at the post offices to promote the new stamps there. So that's very interesting there. That's very kind of cool of them to do that. Maybe because I send out some bonus postcards here. This one says something about elevate. Oh, here we go. Inspiration. My postcard got really beat up and trashed here. If you find yourself struggling with motivation here, try to picture yourself suddenly unemployed, because you might be. And then I cannot read it, but something is elevation 6,000 feet. So I'll have to figure out what that is. But that's kind of cool there. Unfortunately, the cancel didn't take very well. I should have done an extra one over here, but again, a lot of people have asked me, I don't know what you're talking about. I try to be very specific as possible there. Most people do a test cancel before, but a lot of people just don't. Another ad here. And then the bulk of today's project here is out of Tinley Park, Illinois. That is not for my postcard project here. So I do have two I can mark off once I figure out what the other one is. It was something mountain, or oh shoot, what is it? I don't know. I really cannot read that postmark there. It didn't take. It skipped. A lot of the postmarks, they don't get enough ink on the canceller. So this was a purchase, I believe. Let's see what we got here. So they used up a priority mailbox, which I've told people tens of thousands of times. That's illegal to do that, and it's a waste of money, and it's a waste of time and effort, and that's why your stamps are going up in price. Because you steal from the post office, they steal back from you. That's how it works. And I don't need to say anything more about that. So, I don't know how many packs of these I have gotten. They have wrapped this ridiculously, they made it so that if you damage the product, and I don't think, sometimes I almost think that's done on purpose, because if there's a damage to the product and you can't see it, and then you try to open it and you damaged it yourself, it's like, oh shoot, I just damaged it. So, nothing worse than trying to open up some packs of cards here that are very, 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 very sealed here. Very sealed here. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Now what are these? These are the cops, okay? These are the cops, and I believe that's Angie Dickinson from Policewoman right there. And I believe that's William, oh, I just forgot his name right now. He is in, I cannot remember the name of the show. I just saw it last week. Well, anyway, we'll figure out who that is. But anyway, so there are these, and here are the backs of them. These are by Monty Gum. I bought the last of what he had, so it was like about $3.25 a pack or $3.50. The Cops. Collect this fantastic series of your favorite TV personalities as their role in their roles of detectives and police officers. Something different cards along with a piece of gum are enclosed in each packet. The Cops. Okay, that's in a foreign language there. Ingredients: gum, base sugar, glucose, natural and artificial, starch, and U.S. certified colors. I don't know, so whatever that is here. So we'll open up one of these little packets. It's like opening up a little baggie here. And I believe I can just peel it open. So we don't know if these have been looked at before. Somebody could have opened up and glued them. I ripped it there a little bit. But these are from 1976 is my guess. Closest guess here, I cannot remember. It looks like the gum, whatever it was. Now I have no idea. Oh, there's the gum. There is the little piece of gum there. That's kind of cool. So it looks like it almost is edible there. Let's see what... Oh my gosh, 1970s gum. Now, these are perforated cards, and I've seen them where they're all together like this here. But this one has come loose. This one has come loose. There's no flavor to this gum so far. So, I don't know how you preserve these, if you separate them. This one, again, already came separated here. This is the Streets of San Francisco. I did not know exactly what all was in this set here. Let me get a spot to maybe set these up here. I don't have a stand here. Let me see if I can find something I can display the cards on here. I wished I had. Why don't we use this here? I'm going to try to use this Lego vehicle here to display the cards on here. So set that down there. So, oops. And I just, oh, you got to be careful with these things. These are held on together by barely a, so there is one card there. There's the Persuaders. Hopefully you can see this. This is not an easy break to do. There's the Persuaders right there. I think that's an English show maybe. Then there's another Persuaders right there. But then we also have another Persuaders, but we also have the Streets of San Francisco here. Now, as we know from the back of them here, these are puzzle pieces. So it's like, you know, it's kind of unfortunate they came apart. But most people will have them separated there. So I don't know that there's any value to these. I thought they would have been hinged together a little bit better. I had no idea what the size of these were, but I knew Monty Gum were usually smaller sized cards. So if I have a regular trading card here, let's use this to show you. So two cards are almost the exact same. It would be like the size of a Bowman card, two cards. So pretty small ones there, but they all say The Cops. So again, that's Michael Douglas in the Streets of San Francisco, I believe. And then three of the Persuaders. Now we're going to open up some more of the packs here if we're careful. The gum has a little bit of flavor. This one's got some leaching on here, so I'm not going to probably eat the gum out of this one here. I want to be careful and save the wrappers here. Now, as far as value of these things, from what I know, there's hundreds and hundreds of these things available. Some of the other products at Monty Gum are even more plentiful than this, the Kojak ones. This one here has a white piece of gum in it. So we had a pink piece of gum, and now we have a white piece of gum. It was in the bottom there. So you never know. I might choose to eat that one as well, too. These cards have all been come apart except for two of them here. So we have the Persuaders again, it looks like. So I may end up with a lot of duplicates. There's the Persuaders. I don't know if I have that one. I've set these off to the side here. These are not setting up too well on that little car there because I don't have a... I'm going to scoot back here. This is not the video I wanted to make it out to be here. Let's put this one here. And some of them are different form. There's that one there. And let's see. Alright. Okay, so then I have there's the Persuaders in the Streets of San Francisco. I think I showed those before. And then we have another Streets of San Francisco, and we have a first new one here. Oops. We have Baretta. We have 2 Baretta cards right there. So we all know who that is. We don't need to go about him, but there is Baretta there. So very interesting. Again, I can't remember how many were in the set. I've already forgotten. I had this all planned out. We're going to do a few more packs here. We might save one sealed. Some of them are a little less than stellar, you know, again, a crease and fold. But again, these are relatively easily findable. I believe this is a Series 2 set here. Gosh, I cannot think of that. William Conrad, I think that's who it is. And Canon, I believe that's who that is. So I'll try to open this one here. If I don't save the wrappers, I'm not really a person to save things sealed. I know a lot of people like to do that, but if these were only $3.50 a pack or something like that, and these have been from like 75 or 76, now we got a yellow piece of gum in this one here. It's a yellow piece of gum. Save that to the side there. My gum has a little bit of flavor, but it's just my chewing a little tablet here. So now we have 2 Kojak cards. That's cool, and Kojak has his own set there, the Cops Kojak. So those are kind of neat. I'm saving these sort of together, but basically you do that and they're already loose. So I'll probably dismantle each one of them very carefully here. And then that was a Kojak pack right there. I want to say 4 cards per pack. That makes sense there. So Kojak, and then there's Kevin Tighe, I think, or whatever his name is. I can't think of his. Maybe that's his actor's name. I don't remember who that was. And then there's Mr. Kojak there. I'm not sure if I purchased that one through ComC or what I have done there, but there's that one there. We'll do a few more here. I know I should probably just open them all up because I got to see how close to a set that I have. Again, I don't believe I purchased enough. This bag is not coming open like the other ones so easily here. Made in Holland, so that's where Monty Gum has done their stuff there. How they were able to, you know, avoid tops, you know, copyright infringements with gum in their packets, but they were from overseas, so that might have been it. So this one here has a white piece of gum in here. My gum is still hard as a rock, but it's disintegrating. I've never eaten gum as old as I am. So this is how they usually come here, all strung together like this. Boy, I sure am getting a lot of Persuaders here. I don't even know what the Persuaders are. I have no idea. But it's very heavy on the Persuaders. So there's 3 of those. And there is Baretta. I still haven't gotten one from Canon yet, who is featured on the cover. Let's put this, oops. Again, that just fell apart. That's just so flimsy there. Not the best way to do that. We have, looks like 2 packs left. And my gum is falling apart here. Let's just use the dinged up one here. Might as well open them all up here. And let's see. Try to get this open here. I was able to buy some opened wrappers for a different product years ago from Monty Gum. This one is black. Black piece of gum there. Well, I just got a blast of flavor. I don't know what it is, but who knows. I'll set this off to the side here. So I got black, pink, yellow, and 2 whites or something like that. And it looks like these cards are already all apart here. Again, not a big deal here. We have the Persuaders yet again, so hopefully you can see these cards here. They're very small, tiny. I hope I have enough pages for these. That one's going to crash and fall, so we'll just set it down here. Let's move this Hot Wheels out of the way here. I wasn't prepared to do this as I wasn't sure. Then we have the Streets of San Francisco. That's Karl Malden right there. And we have yet another Persuaders. I really am disappointed because I was hoping to get some shows that I knew of. And the Persuaders is not one that I really know of. And yet there is another Persuaders there. So they're trying to persuade me to get all those cards here. I might have a complete and you can see the backs again. There's some type of, I don't know. It probably says the Cops or something on the back of it. Yeah, see, probably the Cops. But I don't know what picture that would be. And then the last packet, Mojo, or whatever you want to call it here. There's a black spot on there. I don't know what, something leached out onto there. This one here is, you can see this one here has got a overlay on here Yeah, they all did it that way. So I don't remember the way you were supposed to open them, if you're supposed to open them this way, but I've been opening them up through the bottom. If anybody needs one of these wrappers for their collection, I might be able to provide them with one or two of them. We shall see. I'm ending up with a lot of random stuff in my collection. I have a huge pile of papers that the autographs are getting damaged, and I just don't have them in binders. It's just absolutely insane. So this one didn't rip so well here. Last chance to get anything that I haven't gotten already. And what color piece of gum do we have in this one here? Some sort of light green here, so that's interesting. I don't necessarily want to eat all those or keep those. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the gum. I don't need on a 70s Monty gum, and then there's a refresher of the pack right there. So now this one we have here. We have Beretta again. I think we've seen both of those Beretta cards there. What? Did we get 4 cards or 3 cards in here? We may have only gotten... Oh no, there's 4. Oh wow. So that whole pack was Beretta. I don't really understand this way the set works. That is very strange. So on the front here, we've got, again, we've got Cannon and we've got Angie Dickinson. Maybe they're not even in this set here. That's what's beginning to make me think that they're not even in this set here. I couldn't find a checklist for this set. I looked all over to find a checklist for the set, and nobody seemed to really even give 2 cents. I looked in my price guide. This particular price guide here, they don't even know what they're talking about. So it's really difficult to find a checklist. That's not even in here. Not even in here. So if you know anything about this Monty gum set here and why I'm getting so many Berettas and so many Persuaders, really confusing to me. So it looks like that I'm going to have to try to figure out what I'm missing from this set here. But it was very fun to buy some very, very mint cards from the 1970s. Oops. Darn. That's how flimsily connected they were. But I saw a picture of somebody had them all displayed out, all accordioned, and I thought they would be stronger. I thought you'd have to, really rip them apart, but they were barely even. Like I said, they were falling apart in the packets there. So let me know what you think. I think it was about $20 for this rip here, somewhere between $17 and $20 for this rip. So that was fairly fun. Again, the contents of the back here are the cops, and I wished it would have told me what shows were in the set here. So I've already talked for about 17.5 minutes. Hope you enjoyed that, and let me know if you ever opened up anything from Monty Gum, and thank you for watching.
Cracker? Mr. Costco, here's the elevator operator at the ad agency building. He thinks we ought to check on a Mr. Rod Anderson.
Who's Anderson?
Anderson is a maintenance man. He was fired a couple of weeks ago, and he threatened to get even. You know, a maintenance man uses his hands, whatever. Check it out.
Right. Look, I got at least 2,000 registrations for motor vehicles, all with the 3 numbers on those parking stubs.
These are all commercial vehicles?
Yeah, it was a commercial plate. I pulled the ones registered in Manhattan, about 200.
We know it wasn't a semi or a coal truck or a tanker, probably a panel, maybe even a station wagon. See what that does to the list, okay? Then call those businesses, find out where their trucks were during the time indicated on the parking ticket, and do it fast.
Right.